Amy D'Ortenzio, welcome to Barkers TV.
Thanks for having me.
Amy, 249 games, 28 hat tricks, 11 golden boots, and 240 goals. If you play tomorrow night, which we expect you to do, 250 games, first female in the club to do it. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate
Your scoring rate is exceptional. 240 goals from 250 games. Maybe we'll score a bag and make an even goal a game tomorrow night. But tell us about when you first started. How old were you when you first came down to the club?
I believe I was 15 years of age. So I came down to the club, a couple of friends wanted to play, and I thought, great, let's do it. So I think I played a season or two juniors, and then I entered the seniors program.
What was the club like back then?
I think it was a lot smaller. Definitely not as many numbers. Facilities have had a big overhaul. So it was, I'd say smaller program and I guess just less.
Can you see make a comparison or see a difference between girls that started playing football back then, what we've seen?
Definitely, I think, especially Mooroolbark, that we do it exceptionally well, and I'm really proud to be a part of it. Whereby I think the coaching standards so high, programs are really well thought out, and I think it's just giving, I guess, the junior women more of an opportunity to really develop themselves from that foundational skill. Whereas I guess maybe back then it wasn't as developed, therefore it sort of flowed through to senior football. So yeah, that's probably the main difference that I've noticed.
Such a long time. Let's get into the good stuff.
Yes.
Tell us about some of the players that you played over the past that made a massive impact.
Definitely think when I entered the senior women's team, the likes of Sammy Waite, Chanel, Cook, Vanessa Jackson as well. They were sort of my initial. They were the senior women then. Playing over the years, I think there's been a lot of people that have been really inspirational. I think there was a stat that came out that Katie sent me, and I think we've played the majority of our games together. So I think Katie has always been a massive inspiration. So still today motivates me. I'm sure there's a bunch of other people, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It's just been so good, but it's been fun. But yeah, plenty of people that have been inspiration.
Now, I remember you coming down here as a young girl, and I also remember your mum coming down, and your sister coming down. Your family's had a massive involvement in the club over years.
Yeah.
How have they said anything to you about this 250th game? Has it come up? What's the family feeling?
I think they're really excited. I think they're really proud, and the amount of support and excitement around it has been awesome. It's kind of shocked me. I don't think I've truly taken into account that I'm at that 249, 250 mark. So, but definitely a lot of happiness and joy around it. So.
In terms of what was anything stand out to you that a player might have said to you over the years that you are now saying to younger players?
I think a combination of really, really smart players and coaches. It was always smart. It's always just focus on your next play or your next game. Don't try and think too far ahead, and don't get too caught up in maybe something that you didn't get quite right, or make it something that you want to improve on and just keep building on. Just keep that momentum going. I think that's the best advice. Just don't overthink it and enjoy it, because it is the greatest game.
Now, we've got junior girls, which when you started, we didn't really have had one or two teams. And they're all the way to under 8. Yeah. What do you hope for the future for female football?
I hope that it keeps going. I think we've built an enormous amount of momentum around the junior girls program and to senior women's soccer, and just keep that momentum. See people building up and into senior football. But I think we've come leaps and bounds from where we were, and it's just to keep that.
250 games tomorrow night.
Yep.
How far can you go?
Oh, as in how many more games have I got? I worked it out today. I'd have to play 2.7 more seasons to get 300. So, but look, from my perspective, I'm just taking it game by game, just trying to enjoy it as much as possible, and just trying to keep giving back to the team and making sure that I'm just being a good team player.
Amy, what goals stick out in your mind?
I think the penalty from the Night Cup sticks out. So we played over 120 minutes, hot, it was a really hard game. And then we went into overtime, played the overtime and into penalties, which I think I was first up from memory. So I think scoring that after the game that we played and all the conditions considered, and then we came away with the win.
What's the game stick out in your mind?
Probably the North Caulfield game. So we'd had a really, really good run, great season. I think we're in Division 2, and this game was a decider. So we were playing at North Caulfield, tough team, really talented, and we ended up getting the win. I think it was pretty close as well in terms of the game, and we took out the game and the division. So yeah, we got promoted to Division 1. So that definitely is very important.
You're obviously a successful and dynamic attacking player. What is it about striking?
I think when it comes to being a striker, it's the build-up play. So it's, coming out from the back, coming from the mid, and just that really nice build-up play and being fortunate to finish it off and make it all worth it, I think is what I get out of it. So, yeah, it's exciting, and plus, typically, hopefully, if you score goals in games, it's all worth it. So, yeah.
Don't get that far through injuries, like you've managed to do it. What have you been able to do? What have you been able to do to keep yourself healthy enough to reach this milestone?
Yeah, good question. I think it's changed. So when you're a junior, you could play 3 games flat out, probably play 4 and really bother you. As I guess I am a seasoned player, you do have to keep up with conditioning, stretching, recovery is probably a big one as well, just because you don't bounce back as quickly. So that the conditioning and the recovery sort of pre-post games is what's helping.
And have you seen that type of implementation change over the years?
Massively, yeah. The club have been amazing. We've been implementing strength and conditioning sessions. We've got ice baths for recovery, so it's all really well thought out. And I think the community coaching team and everyone is really putting to make sure that we're getting the best out of ourselves and obviously soccer as well.
From a market's perspective, what's the difference that
I think it's a combination of things. I think facilities are phenomenal. The committee invest heavily into the coaches, into the players, and really commit a lot. And I think that makes a difference. I think community as well. Mooroolbark have people who are so supportive, and they make you want to stay. They make you want to be here. I think when I was younger and sort of came to Mooroolbark, I never would have envisaged I would have been here for this long. But I think, strangers, players, best mates and family. So that's, yeah.
That's a good point, Amy. With as our female program has improved closer towards a professional program, the transient nature of the clubs has increased, obviously. Do you think anyone's ever going to get to 250 games again?
I hope so. I do, and I believe there's so many talented, both in the boys and the girls programs. I think there's a lot of reasons to stay. A lot of reasons to get to. We'll see.
Amy D'Artenzio, congratulations. Good luck for tomorrow night. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
No.